My name's Elias. I've been with Nomad for like 8 months now. My favorite part is definitely when I get to bring a sauna over to the client and then I get to sweat with them. Kind of share my love for sweating. So I've always been interested in like hot springs and saunas and ice baths. Kind of found out about this stuff like on my own, but not until like I moved to Minnesota 2 years ago did it like I got to go to different facilities and like really go into ice lakes and kind of cold plunge that way. And I was a climbing guide in Wisconsin. There's climbing in Wisconsin actually. The season was ending and I was looking for something to do in the winter, and he was like, feel like you fit the vibe, why don't you be the nomad for Nomad Sauna? And so for the past like 8 months I've just been traveling around the country bringing saunas places, and it's pretty dope. Like knowing your boss on a certain level makes it a lot more different than just a boss who like just comes in every now and then and just leaves, and we're all like kind of a family here and we're all working together to do the same goal, which is spread the joy of saunas. There are these like unforeseen things that happen that are out of our control, and we just have to roll with the punches. And as we're rolling with the punches, meet with the client, and you know, we get there and we do this assemble on site. My coworker Simon and I, and we do the build, and then we have to wait like 3 days for the electrician to get there because of a miscommunication in scheduling and stuff. So Simon goes back because we're only one person needs to be there to do the final setup. I've got 3 days in Utah, and I'm like, well, not a bad place to be stuck in. And so there was a hike walkable distance away from the hotel, met some climbers and got picked up from my hotel and went climbing all day in the mountains in Utah, and went to a festival that was happened to be happening that weekend, so I got to see some live music. And then on the next couple days I finally got to like finish the build and sweat with the client when the electrician got there and finished it, and it was cool to be able to kind of be stuck there but make the most of it. So I'm very outgoing. I love people. It's my favorite part about being alive, honestly. Not only do I love my coworkers, but I also love every client that we've had has honestly been so down to earth and so just cool to talk to. No matter how high profile they are, they always seem to just be super chill because you're in a sauna sweating together and it's just like sauna talk. So it, you know, those things, any like social class or anything that kind of dissolves. And I've just found it very fun to meet these people from all walks of life who are pretty well off too, and just hearing their stories and how they got there and what means a lot to them and stuff. It all kind of happens in the sauna. I feel like that's this cool like chamber of where everyone's kind of equal there, and I think that's the coolest part. I think like mind-body connection is something that's huge for me. So like something that I'm really passionate about is just sports, activities, hobbies. Climbing has taken over my heart this past 5 years. I've been a climbing guide for the past 2 years, and whenever I can, I take trips to Vegas and Colorado to go climb. I'm going to Devil's Tower in Wyoming. So like these are kind of the big objectives that mean a lot to me as I've gotten into climbing. I think climbing is this perfect balance of this technical and physical skill that you need, and then combining it with this like awe for nature. And you train in the gym maybe, but it's all, at least in my opinion, it's all to take it outside and then have these grand adventures. And so like climbing really feeds this like adventurous spirit that I have for being outside and having these objectives that you feel like you want to get done, but enjoying yourself along the way is like, yeah. So it's a good balance of those.
There's a spider on my camera.
There is a spider on your camera.
Anywho, alright, yeah, continue.
Your face distracted me so much.
Well, there's a spider on there. Dude, get out.
Cade just goes like it's not gonna make me stop what I'm doing.